Yo, what's up, everybody? I don't know how I look in this camera right now. I don't know if I got lint in my hair, so I apologize for all of that. But in about, I don't know, in about 12 hours or so, maybe not even that. Actually in about 11 hours, I'm sorry. In about 11 hours, my EP Soul Service will be on all streaming platforms. The link for that EP will be in the description. And I just want to give you guys some context, some backstory on it. I've talked about this before, but 70% of the project was written in 2023 at the tail end of their situationship that ended. And I was talking to this girl, really was feeling it. Long story short, I got burnt. And I was really hurt. I was broke at the time as well. I'm broke now, so I'm consistent on that. But I was broke at the time, upset, depressed, all of that. Kind of felt betrayed because I'm not gonna go too deep into what that was, but I told her, like, look, if I'm not what you're looking for at a point, whatever, let me know. Just let me know. Obviously she didn't. I got ghosted. Boom. So I was really hurt, really depressed about it. So I decided to use my art, music, to kind of reflect, even though that wasn't my intention. I had just got a beat pack. Shout out to Young Nab. The entire project is produced by him. Half the project was mixed and mastered at Wombat Studio. Shout out to my boy Josh. The other half was mixed at Big Groove Studio. Shout out to my OG, man. So shout out to both those guys, those engineers and producer Young Nab. So I ended up using this project as kind of a way to express some of that hurt, some of that pain, some of that concern, some of those frustrations. And the irony is, when you get hurt and when you go through something, you tend to remember other things that hurt you. So I was able to really get really deep and reflective on this project. And I was able to talk about a lot of different things that I experienced. And the name itself, Soul Service, I wasn't sure what I was going to name the project before. I was thinking about calling it Soul Ties because, soul ties, when you're dating or in relationships or situationships for that matter. But then I came up with the name Soul Service because I was reading a book that talked about how music marketing is like a service. Right, and I was learning how to kind of market my music and market different things. So the term Soul Service came out of that, and I think it's a great name for it. I think it kind of describes it. Again, the link for that EP will be in the description. If you just go in there and just stream one song on there, I'd be really grateful for that. And I will say this: thus far, this project is my best written. Again, I wrote 70% of this project back in 2023 around the October, November, December. And then I wrote the last 30 probably within the last month and a half. And it was just listening to it back. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some lines and things in there that I've impressed myself with. I wouldn't even, when you get in those zones and you're writing, it just kind of pours out, and it's just on the page and you're like, damn, I made this. And then when you hear it back, you're like, damn, I wrote that. And there's a lot of moments like that in this project. I had one feature on it, my guy Pooh. He wasn't even supposed to be on it. No one was supposed to be on it, actually. But I was in the studio finishing up the record that he's on. And you guys are here. I was finishing up the record he's on. And he said, yo, I got something. Can I add it? I said, yeah, bro, go ahead. And so he added his piece on there. And then we packaged it up, and now we got that. So, just excited to have this project. This felt like a journal, like I was writing in my journal, because there's so many things. And I talk about relationship with my mom a little bit, talk with my dad a little bit. I talk about being hurt. I talk about relationships. I talk about a lot of different things. I cover a lot of different things in this project. It's very transparent. If you don't know a lot about me prior to this project, you will learn a lot about me after. And I think the beat selection fits the vibe almost perfectly, where you got these deep, reflective, really, I don't know how to describe them, but they just feel like real low, real calm, real soothing type of instrumentals. Whereas the main priority is what I'm saying. It allows me to emphasize that part of it, and I think you guys as listeners are gonna really enjoy it. The fact that I get to be open and transparent like that. Right now, I think the best song on there, my personal favorite song, I should say, is probably Journal Entry Number 4. Journal Entry Number 4 is without a doubt my favorite song on there. But I will be honest, I really think the last record on there, Views from the Attic, is probably like the last 60 seconds of that is probably the best writing on the whole project. But I just want you guys to check it out. I want you guys to hear it, give it a good listen. I think it's one of my better projects, man. It's really, really, really good. And I think there's only room, it's only up from here, in my opinion. Like, as good as this was, I only think I can improve from it, because there was a lot of great things that I love about it. And there were some things I feel like I could probably tighten up with here, tighten up with there. But I'm really, really proud of it. Hopefully you guys can listen to it and you guys can understand and get what I was trying to give from it. You know, and the little sidebar for the next project. The next project that's coming out is called 2023 Winter. And these two projects were written about the same time. Like I said, 70% of Soul Service was written in that time frame. Well, 100% of 2023 Winter was written in November, December. So these are kind of like part 1 and 2 of each other. But I think it's going to be something great, man. I believe you guys are going to really enjoy it. Excuse me. One thing a lot of men don't talk about enough, there's some artists that do, is heartbreak, frustration, sadness, vulnerability. And you get a lot of those in this particular project. You hear about the frustrations, you hear about the vulnerability, you hear about the pain, right? But you also have some moments where you hear me kind of, you know, feel myself a little bit, fill out my clothes a little bit. So, but when you guys, do me a favor, I'm asking y'all, do me a big favor, man. Go stream Soul Service. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. You guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be one of the best things you ever heard this year. Probably be the best project you're going to hear this year. Unless the other project comes from me, because I got a bunch more. I have a bunch more coming. I plan on dominating the summer, in the remainder of the year. I plan on dominating the summer and the remainder of the year. So, with that being said, go check out Soul Service. Stream at least one song on there. I don't care if you play 3 seconds of it. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. Hit the like and subscribe button for way more updates and more insights on my career as an artist. And hopefully I get to inspire you guys. Maybe you guys want to make a project or a CD. You know, I want you to go out there and do it. United Masters, DistroKid, all of them. You can go make a project at all of them. So I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. Soul Service coming in about 11 hours. Appreciate y'all.